Cement Australia is in the business of manufacturing and distributing internationally traded commodities. As a consequence of this, we have a very, very strong responsibility to make sure that we are always internationally competitive. As a result of that, we really need to focus very strongly in the business on business improvement. What this means is that whenever there's part of our operation which is operating suboptimally, we really need to focus in on that part of the business and improve its operations.
Sometimes you get so close to a problem and there's so much pressure on you to sort of produce results quickly that you can forget what you're actually looking at and not having that discipline to step back and go through a process. So certainly a lot of the technical knowledge and understanding of what's going on in the plant is all our own information, our own knowledge. But what we have is KT come along and provide a real rigour around the data collection, and so we can't play favourites and we can't play our own little hobby horses and those sorts of things. They force us through a process which drops out that stuff.
As a company, we feel that we have a number of advantages over our competitors. So why would somebody use KT over other consulting organisations? And we feel there's a number of points largely built around our rational processes. They've been around since the late 50s, so they're not fads, they're proven, they're tested, their effectiveness has been tried over a number of organisations.
It's about achieving results for the company. It's about solving the problems and managing the projects. But what you find is that when you bring a common process to a group of people, it creates the behavioural change as well, because all of a sudden people have a common language.
We also find that often people have got great ideas, but they're not necessarily able to communicate those together as a group. So one of the benefits of involving us is that we come on board and we have a common approach, and we make sure that everyone is familiar with the approach that we're using, they're familiar with the language that they're using, so that they can participate in what we're doing. And all of a sudden we've got all those horses that were once pulling in different directions have now got one language and they're pulling in the same direction.
The results, all the projects we do are all around results focused. We go into sites, we transfer that capability, so it's, we do it with you, not for you, so that when we walk away, those results are sustainable. So while other consultant firms might get you the result, they mightn't always be sustainable, and you won't own those processes after you leave, and that's what KT brings.
But more than that, because they've involved our people, once KT leave our sites, they actually leave behind a reservoir of knowledge and understanding in the process that can be used to go on improving our operations. We've been delighted to work with KT, and we're delighted with the improvements that that's brought about in our business.
The beauty of that project is 12 months down the track since it's been finished, is those results are still sustainable, which is very exciting for both KT and Cement Australia.
This is a really intensive project on the site which delivers real value on the site, and the KT consultant is working side by side producing the result and owning that result just as much as the plant does, but also it leaves that legacy of understanding and training and know-how on the site.
When you spend a fair bit of time at a site, this site we're at here for 18 weeks, so even when you spend only 6 weeks at a site, you really get to know the people and you get to live their issues and participate in their issues, and they become your issues. So very much feel an ownership of what we're doing, and obviously out of that comes a sense of achievement when we do get the results, which we do.
And this current campaign, the kiln has run the best it ever has. It's had a record production, reduced number of stops, and as a result we're well ahead of budget and forecast.
I'm very happy with the KT process that we've had in place. It's certainly delivered the results so far, and I have every confidence and a real sense of satisfaction that the plan and the individuals in the plant with the assistance of KT have certainly made a step change on the plant, delivered those results to us that have had a real impact in terms of not only managing the plant, but a direct impact on the bottom line of the plant. Very pleased, very happy.
We, in recent years, have employed Kepner-Tregoe, or KT, to help us focus in on those areas of our business we can improve, and they've done a great job helping us in a methodical way of going through the various plants and any issues they might have to really improve their performance.